Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am known as the Oracle. I am a healer, a teacher, a mentor, as well as an NLP coach and a shaman. I know that's a mouthful. um, I do intuitive tarot readings, more based on my psychic abilities or my psychic gifts, and this is just to assist the collective to help navigate their lives when it comes to romantic situations, work situations, family situations. I've also written a book. For those of you who want to check it out, please check it out. It's available on Amazon. It's called Rising Stars New World Order. And it's basically, the details are in my description below. It's basically a blueprint to help you to navigate yourself out of difficult situations, whether this is karmic relationships or family dynamics, work dynamics. And it also, there's a lot of emphasis around universal laws and spiritual laws, karma, what else? I'm just trying to think. Yeah, it just basically covers mind, body and soul in terms of integrating the light and the shadow aspects of self. And again, as I said, it's a tool and it's a blueprint of, and obviously it's based on the experiences that I've had growing up, coming from a karmic family dynamic, coming from a family who, all my life basically were trying or tried at least to pull the wool over my eyes, make me the scapegoat because of the gifts that I was born with, and also because from a young age they decided to sacrifice me and make me, I heard spirit saying the victim, but making me again, as I said earlier, the scapegoat. And also, they knew that I had abundant energy because your wealth lies in your energy. I hope you know that. So they all knew that I had abundant energy. I come from a very abundant royal lineage, African lineage. So obviously my family is divided on my mom's side and on my dad's side, and my gifts that I have is from my dad's side of the family. And my mom, I obviously grew up with my mom, I didn't grow up with my dad, so my mom didn't allow me to really cultivate my gifts. Again, so the book is really, it's not so much a memoir, it is a combination of metaphysics, of, as I said, mind, body and spirit. Also, I've learned also through my journey the intricacies of people doing hexes and spells against you, dark magic basically, or I heard benign magic. That's not benign magic, that's white magic, I would say, is benign. Malignant is more dark magic, but people trying to control your life utilizing the elements of the 5 elements that we have. So basically manipulating energies in order to gain control over your life. So I have a lot of experience in that, and this obviously led me on this journey of self-discovery. I come from a corporate environment, but ultimately I know that, that the gifts that I was given, if I don't use it, it kind of puts a fork in the road when it comes to my everyday life. Therefore I'm sharing my gift with you guys, but also I also assist celebrities, I assist those, people who, again, is navigating tumultuous but also very difficult situations in their lives, and who need some guidance. Okay, and what I do in my readings, especially when I give guidance, is I utilize and I combine all the skills that I've gained over the years in order to give you proper grounded advice, you know, not advice that is more psychological, that you can't really work with. I like to give advice that allows you to obviously utilize different, not only different aspects of self, but, you know, I'll give you the necessary tools that will guide you through a tumultuous situation, so that you can come out the other side not feeling that you've been through a war. I mean, oftentimes we have to go through a war, especially if we're elevating spiritually, because what happens when we're elevating spiritually is that people do not want to see you ascend. And when it comes to ascension, especially spiritual ascension, this can oftentimes seem like you are fighting a war, but oftentimes the war is more internal than external, even though we are dealing with external forces. Therefore, it's important for you to heal. It's important for you to heal from childhood trauma. It's important for you to heal your inner child, and that's also a lot of the, you know, the things that I cover in my book. Having said that, let's start with today's reading. You know, I pulled these runes a few days ago, I think 2 days ago, and it came out the same, which is quite strange, which means that we're still in the same energy. So in the recent past, I see that romance came out. Romance speaks about soulmate relationships. It speaks about, I heard Spirit says romancing the self, but I feel like you dealt with somebody in your recent past who was a soulmate, but who turned out to be a karmic soulmate. And in the present, we have man. Man is came upside down. But man speaks about taking action. It speaks about being a provider for the family. Yeah, being in your masculine energy. So that's the present. And in the future we have sky. Sky speaks about, you know, cutting out things that don't serve you anymore. It also speaks about drastic changes. So you could be facing drastic changes in the near future. And then we're also speaking about, the sky speaks about danger sometimes. It doesn't always have to be. But yeah, so let's see. Past, present and future, please and thank you. What do they need to know? Okay, so in the past you had to, wait, let's just get a few cards. Three more cards, please. One more card, please. Yeah. So you dealt with a past life soulmate in the recent past. I see we don't have the Eight of Cups here, but we don't have the Eight of Cups here. Somehow when I pulled the cards, I felt like you walked away from a soulmate. This person you knew in a past lifetime. This could have been somebody that you were married to in the past lifetime, that you had a very strong connection with in a past lifetime. We don't have the Four of Wands here because for a lot of you, for some of you, not for a lot of you, I feel like this could have been, we have the Two of Cups, which is often soulmate energy. And then the Two of Cups to the Six of Cups, definitely somebody from a past life. This particular person came into your life and you and this person were supposed to build together. But this person again turned out to be karmic. This person was suffering some kind of financial loss when it came to their work. We have the Nine of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. So you intuitively knew this. Not so much about, what I also see that is that this person wanted to take from you financially. And you intuitively knew this. So this person didn't come into your life to build with you. Instead, this person came into your life to take from you. I saw the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you were supposed to collaborate with this person, or this person could have pretended that they wanted to collaborate with you. But we have the Three of Pentacles to the Four of Cups. You somehow rejected this offer that this person made to you when it came to collaborating, because had you collaborated with this person would have breadcrumbed you. Again, somehow you intuitively knew this, because the reading in the past starts off with the High Priestess. The High Priestess speaks about somebody who's highly intuitive, but the High Priestess also speaks about hidden knowledge, okay? So this person was not very open and honest with you. This person didn't come with pure intentions, let's just put it that way. I see that you needed to defend yourself from this person, and this person knew that you were very loving, a very kind person. We have the Queen of Cups on the table, so this person knew that you were a kind-hearted person, and that's the reason why this person felt very comfortable coming into your life, wanting, with this energy of wanting to take rather than reciprocity. I see that you moved away from this person, and this person left you feeling kind of wounded after you moved away from this person. And I feel like even though we don't have the Four of Swords here, I feel like a healing needed to take place after you moved away from this person. The minute you walked away from this person, it put you in a wounded warrior energy, and but the fact that you moved away from this person and took your energy away from this person, I feel like for a lot of you, this person, we have a lot of wands out here as well. Well, not really a lot, to be honest with you. We only have, we actually do. We have 9, 10, 16 wands, which leads to 7 wands. So you had to defend yourself again. You had to defend yourself against this person or from this person. So I feel like this person also sent, there was spell work involved, and there was some kind of manipulation, energy manipulation involved when it came to this dynamic. And ultimately what I feel is that this person wanted to destiny swap with you, okay? With the Nine of Pentacles being on its side. This person saw you as very abundant, very affluent, I heard. And this person also saw that you were on your, you were about to level up again, okay? So maybe you can resonate with, having leveled up a few times in the recent past. But you were going through a glow up, and you were actually stepping into your highest timeline, and this person knew this, and this person wanted to catch a free ride, if that makes sense. Judgment, Spirit called judgment on this, or Archangel Michael called judgment on this, however, or the universe called judgment on this person. Once you walked away from this person and protected your energy from this person, and the universe moved you out of that situation. So for a lot of you, after you dealt with this person, you could have had like a physical move, with the Six of Swords being here, and then you walk straight into your justice, okay? So let's see, in the present, I'm not going to take a lot of cards for the present, but let's see. Cards for the present. In the present, you are going to meet somebody who's on your level, okay? We have the Ten of Cups to the Page of Wands. Page of Wands speaks about communication, but sometimes the Page of Wands also speaks about spell work sent to you. Well, if it's in reverse. So there is definitely somebody who wants. What I feel though is that Be very mindful in the present, because there is somebody coming up against you to kind of shake your foundation. We have the Four of Wands over here. So what I see for you in the present moment, you could meet somebody in the present moment who is going to want to build with you. This is somebody who sees your value, sees your worth, and this is somebody who wants to join forces with you, possibly even join families with you. But you are coming into union with somebody that is going to be your Ten of Cups. Okay, the reading in the present starts off with the Ten of Cups. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. So what I see is that with the Ten of Cups coming out first, we have the Three of Wands in reverse, we have the Page of Wands to the Death card, but in reverse. So I feel like there was some kind of return to sender when it came to somebody from the soulmate from your past. This person wanted to put an ending to your Ten of Cups. This person didn't want you to move forward, or actually don't want you to move forward, and come into union with someone who is going to love you the way you deserve to be loved. Okay, but this has been blocked by spirit. This person wanted a death. Again, I see spell work involved, I see manipulation, energy manipulation involved, and this was in an attempt to put you off balance, if that makes sense. This person wanted to imbalance you. But I see that you've got the Strength card being here, we've got the King of Cups, and I feel this King of Cups, we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. You showed up as the Queen of Cups in the past, guarding yourself, guarding your heart. You're somebody who's very creative. If you have a divine counterpart coming into your life in the present, and I'm not even going to say the near future because it does show up in the present. This person is going to be wish fulfillment. You could end up marrying this person. This person sees you as somebody who's very stable, somebody who's very loving, somebody who's able to be a businesswoman as well as a, you basically have all your bases covered. So if whether you're male or female, you're somebody who's able to run a business, for example, be a director of a company, your own company even, you could be an entrepreneur. But this person sees you as somebody who is extremely stable. You could be an earth sign, and this person that you are meeting in the present could be a water sign. Is that correct? Yeah, a water sign. So that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But both of you see each other as wish fulfillment. And this is going to come as a pleasant surprise, I heard, for both of you. And this is going to cause a tower moment in your life. So this could kind of, not upset, but this could bring kind of sudden changes into your life. Okay, we do speak about sudden changes in the future, but this could bring sudden changes in your life in the present. As I was saying, there is going to be a tower moment that's going to happen, which is going to put you in your Queen of Swords energy. I just want to get some more clarity on that. Yeah. There could be somebody coming back who wants to give you I didn't want to say it, but Spirit is saying somebody, I feel like this is somebody from your past, and this could be the person from your past. At the same time that you're getting this King of Cups coming into your life, that's going to be wish fulfillment for you. There is going to be somebody who's going to want to come in to give you an offer. This could be something tangible, so this person could want to give you money to work with them, but this person is going to be blocked, okay? And this is going to cause this person to be mentally unstable. It feels like this person's going to be stuck in their head. I'm going to get one more card. Because this person is not honest. This person is going to come to you with lies. This person is going to come to you with lies, and all this person wants to do when this person returns in this present to bring you an offer is to block your happiness and your manifestations. I feel like you and this person that you are joining forces with, that you're coming into union with, both of you have Emperor and Empress qualities, because I see all the, I think the only queen that's not out here is the Queen of Wands, but I basically have all the queens out here. Kings, I see definitely this person is your match, okay? This person is going to match you in terms of reciprocity, in terms of equal give and take, in terms of what is the thing called? This person is going to love you as much as you love them, but this person is also somebody who's going to match your every move, basically. Again, what I see is the Empress came out for you, viewer, whether you're male or female. You are somebody who's a natural alchemist, okay? And you could have manifested this soulmate, the current soulmate that's coming towards you. You could have manifested this person in your life. But just beware, somebody else, somebody from your past wants to spin the block, and this particular person wants to spin the block to block your happiness, okay? But you're gonna stand up for yourself. This person could also want to, a person from your past. Definitely I see interference when it comes to your stability in terms of your romance. Yeah, this person's coming in to kind of fight for you, kind of thing, where they're going to feel like they need to fight for your love, and this could mean that this person might want to use drastic measures in order to fight for you. And the reason why I say that is because we have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is a flighty energy. It's somebody who's very reckless, somebody who comes in, you know, very swiftly, very fast. The Knight of Swords is in reverse. Again, I feel like this person's attempt to break you is not going to work. In the future, what I see for you is that your whatever you're working on, whatever you are investing your time and your energy into, whether this is a corporation, your own business, is going to grow. And this looks like financial stability. You're gonna have victory and success in the future. You're also gonna come out of hermit mode, and you're also going to be able to drop all the it's an end of a tough cycle. In the near future, you are going to reach an end of a tough cycle, and this end to this tough cycle is based on your finances, with the Seven of Pentacles being here. You're going to reap the rewards of your labor, and this is going to happen very quickly. You're going to be able to, in the future, focus more on yourself, focus more on the things that is important to you.
people from your past who, you know, was in competition with you, who wanted to bring strife to your door. And also, you know, coming in this energy of the Knight of Wands is an energy of, it's a very sexual energy, yeah? It's also not a very mature energy. But again, in the future, people who is attempting to come back into your life with this kind of energy of having a one-night stand and leaving you, you know, after they've gotten what they've wanted, because this is a very lustful energy. This is going to be blocked. Spirit is going to block people who wants to come towards you. You turned your back on these energies, you know, people who wants to come into your life just to take from you and also to put you in the Three of Swords energy. Because when you are in this the Three of Swords energy, it means that your attention and your focus and your energy, your precious energy, is focused on the wrong things. Okay. Just be mindful of people in the future. People coming in energies of again wanting one night stands, wanting to put you in a position where you feel that you are heartbroken, casting illusions and confusions. You know, wanting to or saying that they want to bring you an offer or give you an offer, making empty promises. That's it, Spirit. Spirit is saying, be careful of people making empty promises in the future, because I do see that there are some people who wants to come in and take from you. You know what, even though you have overcome these energies in the past, it's not going to stop these people from trying. Okay, I also see that you are going to be very financially stable in the future. Now, you've still got people who's crying over you, okay? But I think the reason why they're crying over you at this, why they will be crying over you in the future is because they lost, okay? These are people that you walked away from. These people are still spying on you. But the reason you walked away from these people is because you knew that they came in an energy of competition. They came in an energy of wanting to take rather than give, but also more importantly of manipulation. Okay, these people knew that they didn't have what it takes to be in a relationship with you. When I say a relationship, I'm talking about a long-term, solid relationship that you can grow in. These people knew that they didn't have what it takes, even though these are grown men. For a lot of you, grown men, grown women, these grown men and grown women, they did not have a leg to stand on when it came to you. You are somebody who makes it rain. You are somebody who you don't wait to get permission to be awesome. You don't wait to get permission to be great. You don't wait to get permission for somebody to say, oh, I see that you're a leader. You know who you are. You know you're a leader. You know that you came here to actually bring about change in the 3D reality that we live in, and also to assist others when it comes to these changes. Hence the fact that I see that you are a leader. You could be somebody who stands up for justice, somebody who's a truth speaker. And obviously this caused a lot of strife in your 3D reality, whether this is in past, present or future, because people don't like to hear the truth. You could also be somebody who's extremely authentic. Yeah. In the near future, you are going to have, I see at least a few people who is going to make you empty promises. So just be very mindful. Irregardless of these energies, you need to put on your thinking hat when it comes to these energies in the future. I see you as, you know, as a Queen of Cups, which means that you often lead from the heart. In the future, you're going to have to use more of your mental clarity than your heart space to kind of decipher who's coming towards you in the future. One more card, please, Spirit. Yeah, the King of Pentacles, I saw that earlier on. This is the energy that you're going to be in the future. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, we've got the King of Pentacles, we've got the King of Swords, we've got the Queen of Swords, we've got the Queen of Cups, we've got the King of Cups, we've got the Empress, we don't have the Emperor, but you are coming into union with a divine counterpart. Somebody who's just as balanced as you when it comes to every aspect of your reality, mind, body, and soul. This person has also put in the work just as you did. You could be at a crossroads. This could be in the future. Yeah, I see the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Again, the crossroads could mean the fact that you might need to make a decision, but again, all you need to do is, if you feel confused, is to go within, because the answer lies inside of you. Okay? The devil is in reverse. The devil didn't win. So what's happening here is that I see that I feel like this was the devil's final attempt to keep you bound. So if you come from a very tumultuous background, a very tumultuous history, the devil knew that you were leveling up. The devil knew where you were heading. The devil knew that you were heading into a time period, a timeline of abundance. And the devil wanted to stop you from getting your Ten of Cups and your Ten of Pentacles. And the devil wanted to keep you in an energy of, playing this balancing act when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your stability, your security. I heard the devil wanted to keep you in a lack mindset, because that's what you broke free from. That was the stronghold, one of the biggest strongholds that you had to break free from. So you could come from a lineage, you could come from an ancestral lineage that had a curse on them when it comes to poverty. Okay, and this doesn't have to be physical, tangible poverty. This could also be spiritual poverty. But for a lot of people, for a lot of you, I see a lot of pentacles on this table. So this tells me this could be like financial poverty, but you are pivoting, okay? And when I say pivot, maybe this is not the correct word to use in this sense, because even though it's going to feel like you are pivoting into a timeline of poverty into a timeline of abundance, this is long overdue, and you've put in the work. When I say you've put in the work, you have taken the time to integrate the shadow aspect of yourself. You have taken the time to heal your inner child. You have taken the time to heal the trauma that you went through in the past, whether this was in past relationships, or even in I heard past marriage, or when it comes to family matters, okay, with the Ten of Cups being on the table. The Ten of Cups is not in reverse, and therefore I feel like this Ten of Cups speaks about a union. But I do feel for a lot of you, the people who came up against you, there's a lot of spell work on the table. Even in the future, you could have people wanting to put you into a competition when it comes to an offer in love, okay, which is going to bring you a lot of stability. And this offer in love is also going to, besides bring you stability, it's going to put you in the Ten of Pentacles energy, because you don't have to finally continue to do things on your own. I just want to see if there's anything else. I feel like there's something else. And as I said that I didn't see the Emperor on the table. The Emperor came out, finally, showing his face. The Emperor to the Lovers. When you come into union with this divine counterpart of yours, you are finally going to be able to put your head down and rest. For a lot of you, you are single parents. I saw the Nine of Pentacles in the past, even though it came out on its side. You are holding the fort all by yourself. Okay, so whether you're male or female, You've had to go at life for a long period of time all on your own, you know, managing your household, managing a business, managing whether it is single-handedly managing, you know, a move because of the Six of Swords being here. I mean, if you moved in the recent past, you could have done that all on your own, all by yourself. And, you know, sometimes it becomes burdensome with the Ten of Wands being here. Sometimes it feels like, you know, you've got the world, the weight of the world on your shoulders. But Spirit is saying, finally, when you come into union with this person, you can put your swords down, okay? And finally rest. You find you're coming out of that energy of lack, and all because you took a leap of faith, invested in yourself, and you know, you decided to take a chance on yourself. You decided to trust the universe, trust your spirit guides, trust the guidance that you've received, and because of that, you are going to be in the Ten of Pentacles energy. This could happen in the next full moon. I feel like also in the next full moon, which is next week, Tuesday, the 29th of July. My readings are timeless. This is just the time that we are in right now. But whenever you come across this video, you know, just look at when the next full moon is, because what I feel is going to happen in the next full moon, there's going to be a major cycle that's going to close in the next full moon. Okay? And this is going to put you in the Ten of Pentacles energy. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I think that's enough. Let's just see if we can get some advice from Spirit. Anything else that we need to know? It's a lot. It came out very quickly. Spirit has a lot to say. I see that you've accepted yourself for who you are. Okay? You've got a lot of people and you're very grateful. Okay? You're in an energy of creating. The Queen of Cups, the King of Cups is somebody who's very creative. Okay? You're on a quest. I feel like you're in your North Node, and you are on a mission, okay? You are here to fulfill a prophecy. You are here to fulfill your life's purpose, and you are on the right path, okay? The people of your past is feeling very defeated at the moment. They're very complacent, but what you need to know is that they are dissipating out of your life. These people do not want to release you, okay? Yeah, because their perception hasn't changed. These are people who they on like a repeat cycle. They repeat. Spirit is saying same shit, different day. They, you know, they on that repeat mode. Yeah, they were impatient. They were impatient with you, impatient with where you were going, yeah, I just want to see if there's anything else. We've got workaholic also that is on the table. You could be a workaholic. You could be somebody who enjoys your work. But I see that you are an artist. You are very creative. And maybe this is a period for yourself, for you in the near future, to focus on your creativity. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, you've also had to change your perception of yourself. You've had to change your perception of how you view yourself and how others view you. So also what I see over here is that in the past, you could be somebody who is not very proud of your gifts. Okay, if you have like specific gifts, and I feel like these gifts could be spiritual gifts that you have. You could be somebody that used to hide these gifts in the past, but in the future what I see is your perception changing of the gifts that you were given and how people view you based on the gifts that you were given. So for example, for a lot of you, you could be psychics, for example, highly intuitive. I think the first card that came out in the past is the High Priestess. So you could be somebody who's very intuitive. You could be somebody who's a tarot reader, for example. You could be into divination. And you could have hid this side of yourself or this aspect of yourself from the world in the past. But I see in the near future your perception is changing, and you're going to be in this energy where you don't give a damn who likes you or what people think of you based on the gifts that you were given. You're not going to give a damn. You are going to go out in the world and you're going to be proud of who you are, mind, body and soul, but also what I feel is your flesh, how you present yourself to the world. You are going to be not boastful, what's the word, Spirit? Brave, and somebody who is not even blatant. You're going to be bold. You're going to be bold about your personality. You're going to be bold about your gifts. You're going to be bold about telling people who you truly are at the core. Because for a lot of you, you've hidden who you are for a very long time. And it's time for you to unveil yourself to the world. Okay? I hope that this helped you, and I'm going to love and leave you. This was a very interesting read, I'm going to be honest with you. And I hope to see you soon. Please like, share and subscribe. And please check out my website and my book and my apparel, my Rising Stars apparel. Because again, this channel is dedicated to those stars who's in the process of rising, elevating, and with the elevation and with the rising, as a star, oftentimes you get a lot of entities coming up against you because they don't want you to shine. Okay? Please reach out if you want a personal reading. I am available, and trust me, it's going to be very confidential. Okay? I'm going to love and leave you. Ciao.